I went to the 1D Dropout Summit 5 years ago. The students said they wouldn't have dropped out, or they wouldn't have failed, or they would have come to school more if they could have found just one person that acted like they cared. Okay, let's talk about the why.
You know, I've been a coach, and I know that coaching in the classroom is just as important. When I'm out on the softball field and I'm coaching the softball team, one of the things that I do is push these kids.
So now, there are 4 types of transformations.
Well, Mr. Smith, why are you so loud? Why you get like that? Why can't you just talk to him like that? I said, wait a minute. Does your coach ever get loud? Or do they say to you, well, come on, Delvante, you can work a little harder than that? Do they talk all the time? No, it's just sometimes they get loud. So I'm the same way sometimes. Sometimes I gotta get in your face. Sometimes I'm gonna sit back and pat you in the back.
Very good.
But all of it is necessary to show you that you can do it.
And what changes? The why. I was going to establish relationships that would be long-lasting relationships with my students. And it has worked. The relationship piece has been just excellent. I think if we build the relationship, even on those days that the kids don't do exactly what it is I want them to do, I still appreciate it. I don't believe in suspending kids either. I believe that you should stay in school and we should modify that behavior. And if it means you have to be with me every day, all day, until we can show you how to act, we'll do that. And they just have to be with me all day. That means they eat lunch with me. When I go to the bathroom, they go to the bathroom, or if they have to go, I go with them. And most of the times after they've seen that, you know, she's taking me out of the environment, now she's eating with me, she's talking to me, and I only let them talk to me. I mean, so we talk about what was positive, and we talk about other things too, but we make sure we stick on them. What could they do better so that they can get back in the environment? But you have improved, you know that. It just in this week, students seem to not think that teachers get frustrated too, because we're human beings, and I get frustrated quite often. I think I get frustrated because I see their potential, but they don't see it. And I'm trying so hard to get them to see it, because we have some very, very bright, intelligent kids. They just don't know it yet. So I'm trying to help them discover how smart and how bright they are. So nothing else changed except it was sliding. So what should you choose? I love this school. I must love it because I think I'm partial to this school because I sat on the team to design it, and I'm in it to win it. I actually am. I'm going to see these kids make it one way or another. Does everybody have this? All right. This school has been in operation. This is ending our 2nd year, and we have a lot of community partnerships. But I noticed that all the partnerships were geared towards the boys. What are the 4 ways I can reflect? I was very concerned about the way the boys address the girls and the way the girls allow them to address them. I felt it was inappropriate. I believe in my heart that if the girls do not allow it, it will stop. I believe people only treat you the way you allow them to treat you. So I think that our girls have to demand more respect, and they will receive more. I'm going to show them how to demand more. I'm going to show them how to carry themselves like a young lady so that people will respect them like a young lady.
Who are you without the fashion? Ask that question. And Michelle...
Well, in the meantime and in between time, Kelly Brown, who was one of my former students, she came up here one day. And she said, do you remember me? And I said, yes, she used to play basketball. And so she gave me her card, and she told me that she, you know, was trying to start a program where she could come back and give back to the community.
And actually, I just came up here like, you know, I just want to speak to the girls, speak to the youth.
She was seeing the community deteriorate because of the way the kids were acting and just different things. And she wanted to change that mindset around.
So I started walking towards Warwick and West Chicago. I just happened to look down the street, and I seen this boy take another boy's shoes off his feet. And he pulled a gun out, and he just shot the boy in his shoulder. I was so scared. I didn't even come to school the next day because I didn't know if the boy was gonna be like, you seen me, had a gun, and all this.
So she asked me, is there any way, you know, I can come up to the school and sometimes talk to the girls?
They just opened up to me, telling me things that they never told anybody. And it's like they felt that rapport, they felt that trust, because I was telling them, just being honest about my life. I had to put my mom in rehab for prescription pills, but I kept moving. You know, I had to take that step with raising my sister, but I kept moving. I always had respect for my mother. You know, my aunt raised me, and to let them know we go through some of the same things, and we can do it.
She has a great thing going. The kids look forward to Kelly coming. They'll come to me on Thursday. Ms. Raye, is Kelly coming today? I'll say, yes, she's coming. So I figured, I said, you know, how can I take this program that Kelly has started, enhance it to keep it going?
Wait, Ms. Raye said, wait a minute.
Well, I came up with the DIVA Club. DIVA stands for Distinguished Individual Vowing Achievement. I'm going to take Kelly's Lost Souls and partner it with the DIVA Club. We are going to bring this esteem and the character up of our students. We are going to Camp Hiawatha, which is approximately 4 hours away, about 270 miles. We're going to be doing team building activities. We're going to do rock climbing, zip lining, and just things to get our girls to work on them. I believe if we could teach them to love themselves, they'll respect themselves, and they will not allow anyone to disrespect them. One of the girls asked me about the swimsuits, and she was like, Ms. Raye, you put on there to bring a swimsuit, but on the paperwork you gave us, it doesn't say they have a pool. And I said, I know, but they have a lake. And she said, well, what are we gonna do at the lake? I said, we're gonna use your swimming suit and go in. Everybody needs somebody. I know all of us think that we can make it in this world alone, but if you really, really think about it, we all need someone. You can't do it all by yourself. You need a team. You need a team to make the whole piece form together. In this school, in life, they're going to have to act as a team in order to overcome obstacles, in order to knock down barriers. I need a partner for when I'm feeling down, a team, a partner, someone to make me feel better about myself.
Great Teachers is brought to you by the United Way for Southeastern Michigan, with support from the Ford Foundation. More information is available at www.liveunitedsem.org.